to take the lead. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
So for Chicago right now, Pippen is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Tony Kukoc. Then it's Longley. Now here is Starks. Pass to Ward. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Starks. No good with the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
It's good. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Johnson gets the bucket.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Here's Gatling. Here's Longley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Patrick Ewing.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Free throw good, Longley.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Big Smooth, he's checked in for New York. Rodman, he's checked in for Chicago. Harper comes in for Kukoc.
It was crucial to add to their lead and make it a 2-possession game, and he did enough there at the line to make that happen.
Chicago leading. Harper the pass to Longley. It's Pippen with the drive, and Ewing sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here is Harper.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Here's Johnson. Up again. It's good on the putback. And it's all knotted up.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Now here's Pippen. Shoots over Starks. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Johnson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Here's Big Smooth. 1:43 left in the 4th. Ewing misses. Bulls shooting very well right now, 52% in this 4th quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
Jordan no good on the free throw. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Ewing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a 1-possession game.
Jordan inside. It's rebounded by New York.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Ewing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Pass to Jordan. No good that time.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Down low, Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team, and he's excited about their chances. He said, this is what we've worked for. This is where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. We'll see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. The putback. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. Shoots over Longley. Here's Ewing. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Big Smooth. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Big Smooth. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later. Here's Barkley. That one, no good. Shaq with some nice D. Johnson is out there with Barkley. And it's Drexel. And it's ABC. And it's Price in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And then Barkley with the dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And the Lakers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from B.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, B.
And he's had more dunks in this game than you can count. The D has looked like they're just standing still. He keeps blowing by him and finishing with that highlight reel material.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Here's Van Exel, following the score by Clyde Drexler. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Van Exel.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're in front by 2. 1:36 left in the game. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Shaq.
Hakeem Olajuwon, a transcendent talent. Late to the game, but my, oh my, what a beast of a big man. He's certainly a guy you can build a team around.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Here's Van Exel. The teardrop falls in. Van Exel's got 18 points just in the second half.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
The pass to Olajuwon. Over O'Neal. Olajuwon, no good. Lakers shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, Kersey is a really solid offensive player, but where he really makes his mark is as a lockdown defender.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Now the Rockets with it. The lead is 2. Here's Barkley. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's the Lakers with it. Passes it to Van Exel to tie it up. Misses the layup.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's ABC, covered by Van Exel. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Kersey. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Van Exel. Oh, off target. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later. On the court for Orlando, we've got Hardaway. Wilkins is out there with Grant. Then there's Anderson, and it's Cycli in at the 5, roaming the paint. So it's Miami now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Hardaway passes to Mourning. Back to Hardaway. Fires from deep. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 8 now on the night. A shot by Wilkins, no good. Miami leading by 4. Now Marley. Brown kicks to Marley. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Edwards. Defended by Wilkins. Clock at 4. 18 feet out. Got a hand on it.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Cycli passes to Anderson. And a miss there on the triple.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Here's Wilkins. Here's Hardaway. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Timeout called, the Heat. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Scotty's checked in for Wilkins. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I was able to hear the Heat coach go over his game plan during the break. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by Orlando. Here's Mashburn, trying to get something going. He lays it in. And the Heat lead by 2.
Now, that's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Cycli, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Miami.
And they call Cycli the spin doctor because of all his fancy footwork on that low block. I've seen Ronnie leave more than a few guys grabbing at air when he pulls off one of those post moves.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now here's Hardaway. Mourning kicks to Marley. Off target from 3-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hardaway passes to Mourning. The rebound by Anderson. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Grant. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 2. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Marley off on the layup.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time. Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Now here's Hardaway. At 6. From deep three-point range, off target from downtown.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Here's Mashburn. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Grant is out there with Scott. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Cycli in at the center, filling out the middle. First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Mashburn, defended by Scott. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mashburn's got 20.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Cycli. Grant down low. Brown's there, but they recover it. Here's Mashburn, defended by Scott. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and Mashburn, really one of the more versatile guys at that forward position. He can score, rebound, and pass all at a high level.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Orlando with the ball, trailing by 4. Passes to Cycli. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Grant the pass to Cycli. It's Anderson with the drive. It's not going to go for him. Mourning with some nice D. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Hardaway passes to Cycli. Over Mourning. The Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And it's Brown missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Cycli, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, that's something they can always count on from Cycli. Strength on the backboard, coupled with that soft touch at the rim. He's had some huge nights on the boards over the course of his career.
Timeout called, the Heat. We're in overtime. If you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Step back shot. Hardaway, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Cycli passes to Hardaway. Shoots over Brown. Hardaway, no good. Miami leading by 3. To the inside. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Mourning.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Hardaway against Hardaway. Here's Mourning. Cycli pulls it in. The Magic trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Ashburn, the pass to Leonard. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Scott can't get it to go.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
That free throw good for Mourning.
That and one free throw ups it to a 2-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 53 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Anderson passes to Hardaway. Lets it go. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Inside, here's Mourning. Orlando grabs the miss.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
The three from Anderson. Hands the three.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 1. 20 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Miami with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Here's Mourning. It's off.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in overtime. Now here's Anderson. He's tightly guarded.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA. Payton against Stockton. That's good from Hawkins. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
On the floor for Seattle, they've got Kemp. Hawkins is out there with Gary Payton. Then there's Cummings, and it's Shrimp in at the 3 slot. And the whistle blows. He's fouled on a shot that misses, but not by much. 2 free throws nonetheless coming up for him. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
No good on that one.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
He hits the second from the line.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Now here's Payton. 1:56 left to play here in the 4th. Yep, that one goes in there. Payton's got 4 this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Malone misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Kemp passes to Payton. Malone with the steal. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. To the paint. Here's Hornacek. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Kemp kicks to Shrimp. Down low. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Now here's Stockton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
He's not about to let those points get away. I mean, he knows they're going to need him tonight.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Here's Perkins. Here's Kemp. Can't get it to fall.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
Now here's Stockton. To the middle and stolen by Payton. And here's Shrimp. To take the lead. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of the series, Game 3 means means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Luke Longley's checked in for Chicago. Rodman comes in for Kukoc. Starks checked in for New York. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Ewing. Big smooth out there with Starks. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Houston at the 3 spot. The Bulls leading by 5. Outside, Rodman. Pippen against Starks. Fires from 18. Houston pulls it in. Houston's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Houston's got 23 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Harper against Starks. Almost, but it rolls out. And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
And Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Harper. Pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. It counts!
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan. We executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Here's Ward. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. pass to Houston. From deep, can't connect. So the Bulls win it. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Malone against Cummings. To the inside. To take the lead. No good from Strength.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
They've got Anderson. Stockton is out there with Isaac. Then there's Hornacek. And it's Malone in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Kemp dishes to Perkins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jeff Hornacek.
You know, some call him Sleepy Sam, others the Big Smooth. Perkins may never be a true superstar, but he contributes in almost every facet of the game.
It up, and this next one could give them the lead. Craig Ostertag, he's checked in for Isley. And Seattle also making a change. Snow, he's checked in for Cummings. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Stockton against Kemp. On the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Wingate is checked in for the Sonics. Utah calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Shawn Kemp.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets full.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Evan?
The Sonics leading. Down low, here's Perkins, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The free throw drops for Perkins. The franchise is checked in for Wingate. And so Perkins nails both of them.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Hornacek against Hawkins. Hornacek passes to Stockton. Anderson outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Malone. Second chance shot. Down he goes. Nice one there from Ostertown.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Seattle calls timeout. They lead by 1. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Sonics making a switch here. McMillan's checked in. To the wing on the left. Here's Kemp. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
So it's the Jazz now. They trail by 1. Stockton outside. Malone kicks to Stockton. 5 to shoot. Back to Malone. Over McMillan. That's short off the rim.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
To the middle. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession. Left here in the fourth quarter. Inside, poked loose and stolen by Stockton. Here's Malone. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
Malone against McMillan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Schrempf. Rebounded by the Jazz. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Outside for Stockton. Goes up again. Malone. Money!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Seattle calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need
a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Kemp with the jam.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Utah calls timeout. They're up by 1. 12 seconds left in the game. Here's Malone. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
From deep 3-point range, the 3 won't fall. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Here's Van Exel. Here's Jones. Back to Van Exel. The pass to McLeod. Outside, Kobe. Misses the 3. The Rockets trail. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Van Exel is out there with Jones. Then there's Kobe. And it's McLeod. They hit the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Shaq. After the miss from Clyde Drexler. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And the Lakers with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Drexler outside. Barkley left side to take the lead. He's off on that one, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Kobe. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Rockets trail by 4. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Ellie for the three. Doesn't go for it. Nice D from Bryant. Lakers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Van Exel against Olajuwon. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Jones kicks to Bryant.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Pass to Drexler. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And Barkley throws it down.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Shaq.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He challenged them to hold on to the lead. He said, you're in control of the game right now, and it's up to you if we win this game. Take the responsibility and own it and close this thing out like you can. We'll see if he can get it done, guys.
Thanks, David. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the skill set of Eddie Jones. I mean, this guy does a little bit of everything. He's an effective guard who doesn't shy away from taking shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's ABC. No good on the quick 3. And so it's the Lakers with it. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Van Exel. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Here's ABC. He's covered by Stockton. ABC passes to Barker. On the wing, Drexler. That one wide left.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Russell is out there at Malone. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's Greg Ostertag. And it's Hornacek in at the shooting guard. Now here's Malone. 4 on the shot clock. Stockton kicks to Russell. Out in his own on the break. Shot's good by Elliott. Well, he's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Utah calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from B.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, B.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Now here's Stockton. Stockton draws the double, unloads from 13. Bank shot, no good.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
It's rebounded by Ostertag.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stockton's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Up again.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth.
A tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Drops the first one, and that brings them within 5.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
The pass to Olajuwon. To the paint, and then Barkley with the dunk.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Now here's Stockton. To the right side. Here's Malone. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now, here is Hornacek. Pass to Stockton. 6 on the shot clock. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And how about the awareness there of Hornacek, a high IQ player who just knows how to find his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Olajuwon. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Two shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
And here's Utah. It's a 5-point game. Stockton from outside. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. So looking it over. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. So we see the Rockets get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-0 with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long. First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. Grant, he's checked in for Orlando. Anderson comes in for Hardaway. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Scottie Pippen.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're ahead by 2. 1:51 left in the game. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Penny Hardaway.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thank you, David. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Dennis Rodman. Michael Jordan is out there with Harper. Then it's Williams. And it's Kukoc in at the small forward position.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And it's tied up with that one.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
1:22 left to play in the final quarter. Now the pass to Shikely. Williams dishes to Rodman. Orlando grabs the miss. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Anderson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Harper against Armstrong. From 12 feet out, here's Rodman. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Rodman, no good on that one.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Pops it up for Jordan. Money!
And I think hitting that championship-winning shot his freshman year of college, Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros.
Harper against Armstrong. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ball stolen. Here's Rodman. Money!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Left side, Anderson. Over Jordan. Missed.
Anderson has always been a dependable role player, a strong forward with a gorgeous stroke there from deep.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Anderson.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Chicago calls timeout. Armstrong against Harper. A floater. It's off. Rodman. It falls!
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the East. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
Anderson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And the Bulls making a change also. Odman's checked in. Here's Harper, down low. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
To the inside, cycling. Count it!
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dennis Scott.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. And so this one is in the book. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets it fly from 18. And the basket is good. Kukoc has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
They've got Tony Kukoc. He's out there with Pippen. Dennis Rodman is out there with Williams. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Kukoc against Armstrong. Now here's Kukoc. And the Chicago Bulls will move on.
And you can see the elation on their faces. I mean, not just happiness, but pure excitement and joy to be headed to the NBA Finals.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time. Here is Russell. Passes it to Malone. Barkley grabs the board.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. Here's Isley. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Here's ABC. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
You know they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the NBA Finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time. And the first one at the line is good.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars. Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Ellie, he's checked in for Johnson. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Michael Jordan. He's out there with Harper. Kukoc is out there with Long. Olajuwon, no luck. Chicago leading by 8. To the left wing, to the middle. Jordan's shot is off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And stolen by Jordan. Knocked loose. Longley passes to Jordan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Drexler, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
And Drexler, no good on that one. The Bulls shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. It's Jordan on the wing. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Here's Harper following the score by Clyde Drexler inside, and the dunk by Jordan.
And I think hitting that championship-winning shot his freshman year of college, Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros.
Here's ABC. To the paint. It's tipped. And they're on the break. Longley with the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Olajuwon can't hit. And so here is Chicago, and a wide open look for Jordan. They grab their own miss, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Both shots good from the stripe.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Back to Mack. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Barkley, he's checked in for Ellie. Here's ABC. So for Chicago right now, we've got Longley. Michael Jordan is out there with Brown. Then it's Pippen. And there's the feed to Olajuwon. Here's Drexler. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barkley. To tie it up. It's blocked. Right side, Pippen. Rebound by Johnson.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Drexler. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Chicago calls timeout. The score knotted at 92. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team, and he's excited about their chances. He said, this is what we've worked for. This is where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. We'll see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 3. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open three in this situation. I mean, look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
Pippen known as a lockdown defender, and with good reason. He has great length and quickness and outstanding defensive instincts, which annoy shooters.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on...
And here's Longley. Here's Pippen. Pass to Longley. Back to Pippen. Over Drexler. They get it back. Here's Rodman. It's stolen by Barkley. And now running it up the court. Matt pushing it out. So on the floor for Houston. ABC is out there with Barkley. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's ABC. And it's Drexler in at the shooting guard. Rodman. No good that time. And it's Houston the other way. Pass to Drexler to take the lead. Connects from three-point range. Drexler's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
He logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Back to Jordan. Pass to Longley. 5 to shoot. Here's Kukoc over Mack. The putback. Clyde Drexler grabs the miss. Olajuwon the pass to ABC. Now Barkley over Rodman. And that one hits back iron.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Olajuwon. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. Misses from close range.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Jordan kicks to Kukoc. A three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Chicago shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. To the middle, here's Jordan. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, B.
On the offensive boards, he has been a force. Offensive rebounding is all about pursuing the basketball, and he has not stopped that pursuit all night. The second chances he's created have been a big factor.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan will see if they can make that adjustment.
Now here's Kukoc. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
1:05 left in the game. Drexler passes to Olajuwon. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 2. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Jordan with the jam.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And so here is Houston. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Olajuwon, no luck. To take the lead, buries it from outside.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Drexler outside. Out left of the wing. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. Longley grabs the miss.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, he's become a weight around on that.
Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here are the Bulls now. 3-point lead. And the foul called on ABC. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
With a chance to ice the game.